So, this is Shweta Gandhi, your primary educator from Countryside International School. Today, we are going to do revision of chapter number 1 and chapter number 2 of English subject. So, your chapters are number 1, The Great Big Turnip, and chapter number 2, that is poem, Dish of Mother's Apple Pie. So let's get started with chapter number 1, The Great Big Turnip. Grandfather finds a great big turnip growing in the field, and after seeing the big turnip, he was very happy. He was trying to pull it out, but he cannot pull it out because it is very big. So he took a help of grandmother and they were pulling together. But still, the turnip is so big that it is not coming out. Then Nitya and her brother also helped grandfather to take out the turnip from the field, but still it is not coming out. Then they call the father and mother to help them, but still the turnip is not at all coming out. Finally, the Dolu and Kitty also helped them, and they were trying to pull and pull and pull. They are putting lots of efforts to pulling out the turnip from the ground. And they finally, the turnip come out from the field. And they all have a turnip soup for 3 days after that. The moral of the story is we can do a difficult things with the help of others. Now, moving to it's time to discuss the question answer of this chapter. So, your first question is, what does grandfather finds in the field? Please try to answer the question. Again, I am repeating the question. What does grandfather finds in the field? I'll give you one hint. And your answer is grandfather finds a great big turnip in the field. So if you see in question, grandfather finds. So you have to write down from the question grandfather finds, then you have to just remind a great big turnip, then in the field, again you have to copy down from the question in the field. So I hope you understand how to recognize the answer from the question. You have to just recognize the word great big turnip in this question. Now question number 2, which two animals helped grandfather? Which two animals helped grandfather? This is your hint. And your answer is Dolu and Kitty helped grandfather. As you know, Dolu is a dog and Kitty is a cat. So you just have to recognize the word Dolu and Kitty helped grandfather from the question helped grandfather. So your answer is Dolu and Kitty helped grandfather. Now third question, how many days they have a turnip soup after that? How many days they have turnip soup after that? This is your hint. And your answer is they have turnip soup. They have turnip soup from the question. See, they have turnip soup. Then for 3 days, that you have to remind. after that? That is also from the question. So your answer is they have turnip soup for 3 days after that. The dish of mother's apple pie. Here, the poet wants to say that animals and human beings are different from one another. How we are different from one another? Like, cow always likes to chew grass, which is called hay. One day, poet invites a cow to come and try the dish of mother's apple pie. So, when the cow smells that dish, cow refused to eat and said that this dish is too sweet for me. And finally, cow say a goodbye. So, it's time for the question answer. Your first question is, what does the cow likes to eat? What does the cow likes to eat? Your hint is this, and your answer is the cow likes to eat hay. The cow, see in question, the cow likes to eat, only you have to add a word hay. Question number 2. What does the cow say about apple pie? What does the cow say about apple pie? Your answer is the cow says that apple pie is too sweet. See in the question, the cow says that apple pie is too sweet. So you have to add is too sweet in the answer. Question number 3. What dish do you like? This is your choice question, like whatever the dish you liked most, that you have to write down in the blank. And how you will write in answer form? So, I like, then roti sabji. This is my choice. You have to write down whatever the dish which you like most. I like, here you have to write I like, for example, pizza you like the most, then you have to write down pizza very much. I like pizza very much. So children, today we have discussed our both the chapters, and now it's your time to do more practice of this chapter. In this, you have to do a writing practice of question answers and also a reading. Like if you have any newspaper, English newspaper or some storybook which you have at home, please try to read that. That will help you to improve your reading skill. I hope you all are doing well at home, and thank you very much.